we're back again with more World of Horror.
Yep.
And it's my turn again. What do you want to do?
Oh, I see. So there's one that's kind of directed, and then you also have quick play where it'll just throw you into one.
Oh. Okay, maybe we should do that.
Yeah, let's do it. Is this a game where people make their own adventures?
No, I think it's just something that someone made and it's just randomized. Like, or well, not randomized, but the events are randomized. The missing stars. Media reports on various... Oh, you know what? Maybe we should have kept... we kind of exited the previous one. But I think if we continued, we could go back to her wall and investigate another mystery that was on her wall.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, okay. Media reports on various people with seemingly supernatural skills. Could it have any connection with the news about the stars disappearing from the night sky? Okay. Which one should we do this time? Normal mermaids. Violent vigil. Abnormal arms.
What?
Evolving eels.
I don't know, I feel like the arms one sounds kind of interesting.
Abnormal arms?
Yeah.
I remember when it started. The woman next door was strangled to death in her bed with no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found and the apartment remained vacant. Investigate this mystery. Okay. When you enter a metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite you. It is marked with your name. You reach for the package but hesitate, an icy feeling settling into the pit of your stomach.
That's nice, I ignored it.
Yeah,
it's got
I
a
know.
name.
Oh, failure. It's not until you've unwrapped it that you understand what it is. Shocked, you let it fall to the floor from your bloodied hands. -2 reason.
What?
Apparently it's a bloody box.
Hmm.
The apartment is on the 3rd floor. There is no way somebody used the window to escape the murder scene. Okay. Our master is coming and we all can bask in its glory. Oh. But he's got a lot of health.
He does, and you don't have any weapon.
I don't. But I can run. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Alright, let's try to investigate a little bit more and see if we can find some weapons.
Yeah.
We've discovered 410 billion. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. It looks like someone or something tore out its throat. Steal his gun.
Damn.
Ooh. You won't be needing it for sure, but you still feel bad about stealing it from a corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if there was like such thing as bullets.
I think there are, but
Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. What? Open up, shouts the deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. Maybe I should just ask what's the matter, because if I call the police, then they're gonna be like, you have a police gun.
I mean, depends on if you answer the door with that gun. I mean, you do have the gun though, so.
Oh, dexterity check success. Before you can answer, the door's letterbox suddenly opens and an unknown invader tries to look inside. Luckily, you manage to stand still. After a couple minutes, the man retreats, probably unsure if you're home at all. Okay.
What are those people in the park?
Oh, you should interview the neighbors. Maybe you'll discover something the police missed. Okay. Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you decide to take the rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip but grab the railing in the last second. When you get up to inspect what caused you to trip, you freeze in terror. It's slowly standing up.
Oh.
Ooh. Hello. Okay. Okay, so the next attack is guaranteed to hit, so... Nice.
So you're able to bash him with the gun, that's kind of cool.
Can I not shoot that?
The shoot is
oh,
that.
that's right.
Yeah, it's that one, but I don't think you need to shoot it now that he's down to like 7. And you did 7 with the strong.
Well, 4 and 3.
Yeah.
I did 4 and then 3.
Yeah, I'm saying you can just do that again. You'll kill him.
Hopefully it hits. Okay, cool.
Oops.
Oh, hello. One neighbor is complaining about her underwear missing. Thanks. Alright. Ooh. Investigate the hospital location twice to complete this quest.
Huh. What's the middle one of those? Yeah.
Find yourself in an old, unused part of the hospital. You take a deep breath. The disgusting smell of thawed remains still lingers in the room. It used to be the hospital's mortuary where doctors determine the cause of death. Ooh, I don't want to pull the cloth off the dissection table. Search the cabinet, maybe?
Yeah, I guess.
We'll check the freezer.
I don't know, check whatever you want.
Something flashes in the corner of a dusty drawer and you reach for it. It's a sewing kit, which may come in handy later. Cool. Honestly. You enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot a nurse at the registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. Set the trash can on fire. Okay.
That escalated really quickly. Sneak past her. Let her sleep. Light the building on fire around her.
Yeah. Yeah, just let her sleep. You abandon the idea of stealing the patient's document. It will hamper your investigation for sure, but a well-rested nurse means a safer hospital.
The option that we didn't have, which said to,
Oh. Anatomical Museum Archive displays a specimen with elongated arms and jellified bones. -1 reason. Well, we solved that, so we can go back to the apartments now.
Yeah.
The investigation is taking a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. So let's go back home. Oh, I can't go back home. Well, I want to rest, so...
What?
Well, you take a short nap on your bed. You phone your best friend and talk about unrelated stuff. Time flies by so fast, you prepare yourself to leave and continue your long investigation.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I never did that, and I just had my character just like running around
Second
nonstop.
neighbor is complaining about weird noises coming from the vents when she's home. Oh. You knock on your friend's door and wait.
Wait, can you open it then? Look, it's got a little handle. You gotta click it and drag it. Pull that. Or not?
No, that's something else. I think that's a doorbell or something.
Weird.
Walking through the crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Oh, I failed. You back yet? Hello?
I mean, last time he had some weird thing that disturbed the last girl.
Maybe we should either share experience or let him come up with his own stuff.
I mean, whichever one you want.
Incredible, he shouts in excitement. How do you come up with this stuff? Sensing the story will be a huge hit, he pays you a token of appreciation. Minus 15 experience. Jeez, alright.
I guess it's like it takes away your experience, but it trades it in for funds.
Every room is connected by vents coming from the unused boiler room. Could it be? You enter the dark boiler room and trip over a pipe. Cursing, you find a light switch and gasp in horror. It's not a pipe at all. It's a long rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you can smell something vile and rotten.
Are we not going to talk about the fact that there's a bunch of like pictures of like nude women up on the top right?
I guess not.
Like candid pictures?
Guess not.
What? Oh.
He almost fell to the ground when you see the wide open stare of the dead pervert, his elongated limb. Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. His elongated limb stretching and disappearing in Vent's darkness. Inside his mouth, you find a tiny key. After police arrived, the whole building was searched following the arms. Detectives find a body of a man stuck in a ventilation shaft. Later, he is identified as the building caretaker. In his closet, police find pieces of underwear and voyeur photos of the tenants.
Voyeur photos? I think it means like vulgar.
No, voyeur. Like, candid.
Oh.
Like, alright. Let's see.
You can play one more.
Yeah, let's play one more. Oh. Oh, I see. Dangerous bands of rioters are gathering around downtown area. The police are hopeless. Okay, so the stronger the god gets, I guess, the more stuff starts going on. So now when you go, I guess, downtown, there's gonna be issues with riots.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So, oh, you have to click on the X and the white over there.
I see. So... Oh, I have another small key. Oh, I have a white house key. Okay. Alright, so we got the... I guess this is the one that we already solved.
Yeah.
So, let's do... Evolving Eels.
That sounds interesting.
Eerie episode of Evolving Eels. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around, it's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back, you know, the one who studies fish. To advance this mystery, investigate the circled location as we progress. I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder what weird fish did he find this time. Will you check it out? He will surely recognize me if I try to do it myself. Please?
The tiny keys, can't that work in the school?
I think so. Actually, yeah, in the locker room, right?
Yeah.
Where's the school? Is this the school? Yeah. Oh, she's with me.
Oh.
Well, getting access to the student database would certainly speed up your investigation, but the receptionist would never allow it. If only there was a way to make her go away for a while. You weren't able to convince the receptionist to let you get access to the database. This has been a waste of time. Okay. I guess I can't go to the locker rooms.
Yeah, library.
Huh?
Oh no, it's alright. I guess you can just go back to the apartment and do whatever the thing that they want. Oh, so it wants you to check the seaside twice.
Oh, okay. Something pulls you towards the beach. A statuette half buried in the sand is calling you. Feeling your hands shaking, you take a step closer.
Take it home?
You want to take it home?
I don't think you can ignore it, though. Look, it's blacked out.
Yeah, you can ignore it.
Well, what fun is that, though?
I don't know what should we do. It's a bad idea. Statuette is surprisingly heavier than it looks. Mesmerized, you take it home and wonder where you'll display it. It's a bad idea.
Oh.
Ocean is hungry. You're stopped by a person with a knife. They look incredibly sad. It wants me, but I'm afraid I'm too much of a coward to do it myself. Can you help me?
Needs fast hands.
No. You close your eyes as they jump off the cliff. What? But she has a knife.
Yeah, right?
You may be going crazy, but you can swear something is watching you from the sea.
Well, let's go investigate the apartments, because that's where it's safe to go.
Ew. People point and talk about a man on the other side of the street. He looks confused, muttering to himself while occasionally touching a festering wound on his cheek. You stop in your tracks and listen to the man's cursed incantation. Gain a spell. Okay. Dude's working at school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? Now we gotta go back to the school.
Nice.
The pool is empty at this hour. It's dark, but you could swear something suddenly moved under the surface of the water. Check out the lockers!
Yeah, do it.
Someone left their wallet in one of the open lockers. Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna take it. The neighbor's office at school was empty. You did find a few jars, all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protest, Kana decides to take what jar home. Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us? How can she sip her soda so calmly staring at this creepy creature? What is this?
Spell.
Okay, those are spells.
Yeah, that's what that dude taught you, I guess.
Yeah. No, expel evil is something else, I think.
I don't know.
Or maybe, I don't know.
It said you learned a spell from the dude that was doing whatever. Schoolyard.
Costume to enter, recruit allies. Okay, no, we already have an ally.
I guess we can just investigate the school again.
My reason is pretty low. I think I need to rest.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Your neighbor's office is empty. Okay, just goes over everything again. While looking around the ransacked room of a recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman, her skin a ghastly pale yellow color. This scene is disturbing. You struggle to look at it. Intimidating by the unsettling painting, you're haunted by nightmares. -2 reason. Great.
It's just a painting. The character's already like seeing dead cops with no throats and dead perverts up in ventilation shafts with pictures of nude ladies in underwear.
Yeah. Wandering through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of sodas inside, but you really could use a drink. Get the cheapest one, I guess? I don't know.
I don't know either. I mean, it's like which one's been there longest? Hard to tell at the vending machine.
You buy a can of off-brand soda and take a sip. It tastes a little odd, but you enjoy the drink.
Okay.
Anyway, okay. Con was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some papers look salvageable. You both return to your apartment and try to decipher the notes. Legend from the blank prefecture eels tell of a small village of robbers who would kill all visitors and dump their corpses into a lake full of eels. Ah, okay.
Fun. Super fun.
Long for here. Oh, I'm high on Doom. Okay. 42%. Oh, as you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe some ice cold water is a good idea.
I thought she was like a teenager going to school, but she's smoking in the bathtub?
Oh gosh. Should we do a hot bath or a cold bath?
I don't know, it's up to you.
Oh, great. What does 1% do? Right. Time to go back to Seaside again. Connor, there must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what he's hiding in there. You decide to enter a small, shady bar in the docks. Maybe some of the old fishermen can help you in your quest. However, persuading them to do so might prove difficult. My charisma's not that high. But I don't know how much funds I have.
Yeah, I don't know.
Asking too many questions makes everyone nervous and thrown out.
Fun.
Think about how stupid it is of Kana to try and break into your neighbor's apartment and you go to sleep. That is pretty stupid. Oh great, she must have broken because she's missing. You decide to check out the neighbor's apartment yourself. Okay.
Oh.
You cautiously enter your neighbor's kitchen. You are shocked to see countless jars filled with eels flailing around restlessly. Where the hell is Kana?
Oh, you can investigate things on the left side.
Check the bathroom, bedroom. Oh, jeez. Swollen body of your neighbor is rotting away inside putrid, murky water. Both his eyes are missing, with countless tiny blood trails leading from them in all directions. Great. I found the neighbor, but when his eye bursted, I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my own eye now, too. Puncture her eye now.
I would say go to the hospital.
You rush to the hospital with Kana getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater and you collapse on a chair in the waiting area. When you wake up, it's already night. Trying to ask about your friend, you are met with weird reactions as if she never existed. You rush to the operating theater yourself, but are stopped by armed policemen. Whatever happened, the doctors must have been too late to help. You still process the events of the previous night, corpse-eating eels that lay their eggs and eyes. Sitting before your apartment building, you watch the police officers emptying your neighbor's place. You wonder if you will ever hear from your friend again. Ending B. Huh. Alright, well. I think it's time to take a break after that one.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see you next time.
Mm-hmm.